also eaten by himself. But he will collect red without too much contention. Fleischer backing off with just over 100 and about... Oh, who cares at this point? He has pretty decent stack, 180 health and armor. So, you know, nice little reset here. Fleischer on T7 is pretty damn strong. I would say, you know, Fleischer actually should do pretty well here. I don't know if we can characterize this as his best map. I haven't seen him enough to really say that. Especially, I haven't seen him on this map, I should say, to be able to make that call. He does dodge enough rockets and rails, though very close to dying, but he's going to back into the 50, and that will keep him alive and kicking. Red is the next weapon item to grab, and Fleischer doesn't hit
He's up
shots.
by 2 frags. But I have a feeling that Fleischer is kind of suffering from one more shot-itis tonight. Or he's just always, you know, even when he's on the verge of being fragged down, he's like, okay, I can stick around for one more rail. And that's a dangerous, dangerous symptom to have.
And there it is, Ray, able to blue ball his way to victory. Fleischer goes down, making it 3-2. And we have ourselves at this nearly midway point in this match. 1-point game. Rail accuracy of 50% for Ray, 16 LG. That's kind of weird, but 29 rocket. And unfortunately, that exchange definitely improved Fleischer's rocket accuracy. Is Ray 8-1 straight to the face, and down he will go. Fleischer picking up frag at number 4. Ray trailing, able to get in on the red though. Fleischer should really
this is absolutely huge. Fleischer absolutely needed that red armor. I mean, now he's not even in a great position to run yellows. He's going to get 1 out of this. And a fight for Mega. Fleischer, you know, I'm even wondering if he should really be all that strong for this fight for Mega, because it's going to be coming up in a few seconds. Red's going to be coming up one more time. Fleischer's got a big choice to make, and it's going to be a difficult one. And it's one that he's really going to be kind of on the down end of no matter what. Oh, and lucky. That bounce nearly cost him everything, yeah.
Yeah. To get out, oof, I was going to say, to get out this far with his life is a good thing, but he's kind of lucky that Ray didn't have his railgun out for that previous rocket shot that he did. Fleischer is again going to back off, but he's hanging on by a thread at this point. And, you know, a little bit concerning for Fleischer, who again is just trying to hang on because Ray handily handled the first map. So let's go take a look at Ray. Nice rockets from Ray. Not enough damage done by Fleischer, and that was a mistake. That'll do it. 4-3. Ray has brought this within 1, and I think, Jihar, we might have just seen the thread snap.
Yeah. It was one of those things where every time I look at Fleischer after he's gotten a frag, you know, he's got, you know, not a lot of health, not a lot of armor. Most of the time he can kind of stab back up before Ray gets his foot in there. But now that Ray got his toes between the door and the door jamb, he's going to be forcing it open, and look at this movement, look at this flying out. Fleischer, that was an absolutely critical red armor for him. If he can get away with this without eating too, oh my god.
Why is he coming back?
Here comes a shotty.
Oh my god. That's incredible.
Wow.
That Ray did not get that frag. Fleischer is able to back off enough. I guess it was the 50 that kept him alive, and bolstered by a couple of 25s. Mega is up. And look at this. He's going to trade it for a yellow and a railgun. Now, most people might be like, holy crap, you just gave away Mega. But Fleischer, only 25% rail, but you don't want to be caught without that gun when you really need it. That was a great rocket from Ray. Fleischer is now in a really bad way. Does hit a rocket to the face of Ray, but it only removes the remaining armor that Ray had, and it is now tied up, ladies and gentlemen, with about 2 minutes left to go. And the squeeze is on. 37% rail, 18 LG for Ray. And if we go take a look at Fleischer, 25 rail, 29 LG. Late on the LG spam from Fleischer. He has to risk this, I think. Oh god, immediately off. immediately burned off.
Ray's keeping his cool though here. I mean, he's really just got his head in the right place. Fleischer, he's doing a lot of really great stuff. He's mostly acting out of, I think, instinct right now. But Ray's really the one who's got his kind of thinking cap on.
Yeah.
But that being said, you know what, sometimes pure instinct, we have so many players who, as we said, you know, when they're on, they're on, when they're off, and a lot of that comes down to just something reptile. And right now, Fleischer can be working that out real well. Okay, Ray's gonna be backing right into Mega Health. No real response though from Fleischer. Time ticking down, 1 minute left to go. We're still tied, and Ray's got the upper stack.
That's a huge initial rocket, but Fleischer, as we saw, will need to string together quite a few more. He's backed against the wall. Not a good place to be. He's got to force Ray out of this fight. The 50 health will remain up, and Fleischer just went click, click, click. He does hit an amazing rail that forces Ray back just long enough to give Fleischer a chance at the 50 health and the red armor. And with about 40 seconds left to go, we are going to see this thing potentially force into overtime. That was just a serious string of fortunate circumstances for Fleischer, just barely keeping him alive in that last exchange.
Really kind of risky fight there. I mean, making it all about the rail in the last few seconds, very risky indeed. Fleischer might be more comfortable here, just letting it go into overtime. He knows he doesn't have the stack. He knows he doesn't have the control. There's no reason for him to kind of rush this out and try to finish this off. He's going to be patient here, push into overtime and buy himself a couple more minutes here.
Now, Fleischer is definitely down and out when it comes to the stack between these two. We're not going to see Mega for another 25 seconds, so that means that Fleischer really needs to figure out how to cross the map to get the yellows, and he's being very sneaky here. He does get spotted, but answers with the rail that was not connected by Ray. And there's a second rail, so now Fleischer should be thinking, oh, okay, actually, we're not too far apart here. And that's a huge moment, big drop shot. And Fleischer now has taken command. If we take a look at the difference in stack, he wins by about 100, and that's a nice big rocket from Ray. That evens things up pretty nicely. Fleischer dodging rockets long range, and we'll duck out of this room. Mega in about 20, Red in 5. Fleischer is actually going to be in pretty good shape because he's able to restock on the way. Ray is not going to be here for this fight. 10 seconds to Mega, and this is going to be the fight right here. This Mega fight. Fleischer, my God, man, get there. And 3, 2, 1. This is it.
Don't
right
be
here.
late.
This is it. This is it.
No armor left. 66 health for Ray. He's LGing through the bridge. And away to Fleischer. But Fleischer still got him in a corner. This is not going to be happening. 35 seconds for Fleischer to survive this. 53 health, 87 armor. Red just got picked up by Ray. Once again, Ray definitely taking advantage of the spawn system. I got fragged on this end of the map. I spawned on this end of the map. Guess what? Free armor. But again, 20 seconds. Fleischer's rocking 100, 120. And if he can kind of suck in this corner and use these rails wisely,
Ray actually foregoes Mega.
Survive this.
He jumped off of Mega, and Fleischer whipped around and grabbed it, although... And
not gonna happen. So, map number 3 time, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fleischer pulling it together, but by 1 frag overtime, things are going to be very, very close on this next one. Do we know what the next map is?
I have no clue. Let me ask them.
I have not heard of that map yet.
ZTN. So definitely a good place to be for these. I see, I ruined that one at the end of regulation. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is for all the marbles. This is for a guaranteed spot to get to the round of 16. So this is really where all the money lies for tonight. So yeah guys, about the stream, hopefully we won't have any more problems for the remainder of the night, but I will definitely be bringing up what seems to be, you know, the stream going strong for...
Speaking of which...
You know...
Did you hear